Hi, and welcome back to Spectacular Sports. And in this video, I'll be giving my 2024 March Madness predictions. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. It's just school and a lot of sports I play. So sorry about that. But yeah, let's just get into it. March Madness predictions. And also, I don't know much about college basketball, but I just think I know enough stuff to make a March Madness bracket. So the first game, UConn Stinson. UConn's gonna win this game. They're the best team. Like FAU, Northwestern. I think Northwestern is decent, but FAU, they had a pretty good run last year, so I'm gonna go with them again. San Diego State and UAB. I really like UAB, but I think San Diego State's gonna get it done. And Yale barely beat Brown for the Ivy League championship, so I think Auburn's gonna win there. I think you know what? I'll go with BYU to beat Illinois, the Big Ten champions. I think they're actually like a pretty underrated team. I think they'll win there. And then I think this is a close game, but I like Drake to win this one. And also Iowa State has a good defense, so I think they'll beat South Dakota State. So that's the east part of the bracket. We're doing is the West, and I think UNC will beat whoever they play. And then also, I think Michigan State's actually a pretty good team, even though they're a 9 seed. And then also, Grand Canyon and Mary something. I think St. Mary's is gonna win. That's what they call it. Yeah, St. Mary's. And then Bama has a really good offense, but they don't have the best defense, but I still think they'll win. Clemson's in the ACC tournament, they did not do good. It's giving New Mexico an upset. I like the name Colgate, but they're not going to beat Baylor. Dayton and Nevada, it's honestly a toss-up, but I think Nevada gets an upset. And then Arizona, I think, is actually a really good team, so I think they're going to win there. And then we'll do the South. Houston's like one of the best teams, and then also Texas A&M and Nebraska. This is honestly a really close game, but I'd say Texas A&M. And then Wisconsin, James Madison. I know Wisconsin played good in the Big Ten tournament. I think James Madison will get the upset. And then between Duke, Duke's gonna win. They're a good team. NC State, Texas Tech. I'll go Texas Tech. And then Kentucky and Oakland. I think Kentucky's good. And then Boise State, Colorado. I know this game. One of them is going to keep it close against Florida, but not beat them. And then Marquette, Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky could pull up an upset, which I wouldn't be. I'd be definitely surprised. Like I'd be surprised, but I don't know. I think Marquette will win. And then lastly, in the first round is the Midwest. Purdue, 1 seed. Utah State and TCU. That's an equal game, but I'm leaning Utah State. McNeese is a pretty good team, but Gonzaga's better. Sorry. Kansas is gonna win this one. And then Oregon, they played really good in the Pac-12 tournament, so I think they get the win against South Carolina. And then also Creighton, I think it's gonna be Akron. Texas is going to win here, and so is Tennessee. So yeah, those are my first round predictions. So in the next round, we have UConn and FAU, two teams that had a good run last year. I think UConn will win. Another team that did good last year, San Diego State versus Auburn. San Diego State, I think, is good, but I really like Auburn. I think Illinois will take care of BYU. And I know Iowa State's a 2 seed, but I think Drake is going to be a team that has a Cinderella run. And then another, high seed I think is going to lose. I think Michigan State gets a really big upset against UNC. I don't know. One of these 1 seeds is going to get out early, and I think it's going to be UNC. Could be Purdue, though. And then Bama versus Mary and Kate. Mary and Kate's a really good defensive team, while Bama's a good offensive team. And I think defense wins the championships. And the next game, Baylor, New Mexico. Yeah, in this region, I think the West, I'm thinking a lot of upsets. New Mexico beats Baylor. But the one upset I don't think will happen, Arizona beats Nevada. Back to the South, Houston's going to beat A&M. And I know Duke is good, and they've always been a historically good basketball team. I think another Cinderella team is going to be James Madison. I think Kentucky's going to beat Texas Tech. And this is close between Marquette and Florida. I'm going to go Marquette. Marquette's good. Utah State, Purdue. I think Purdue's going to get this one. And then also, Gonzaga and Kansas is close. I'd lean more Gonzaga. Creighton, Oregon. Yeah, like I said earlier, I like Creighton. Or I don't know if I did say it, but I like Creighton. And then also Tennessee, Texas. I'm going to go Tennessee. Alright, and then I'll do the Sweet 16. UConn, Auburn. I know everyone's going to pick UConn, except me. I don't know, man. It's really hard to win back-to-back like championships or like have 2 deep runs, and I think Auburn is a team that could beat UConn. So I think UConn or Auburn shocks the world and beats UConn in the Sweet 16. And then I think Illinois is gonna end Drake's little run. Michigan State versus Marion Cate's close, but I'd say Marion Cate. Yeah, I think Marion Cate's gonna make it to the Elite Eight. And then I think this is where New Mexico's run ends. I think Arizona is just so better team. Houston, James Madison. Yeah, I think in the Sweet 16 is where a lot of like Cinderella stories end. Like James Madison, Drake, and then UK, Marquette. I think Kentucky. And then also New Mexico's run ends. I think Purdue gets another win. And then this is close between Creighton and Tennessee, but I think Creighton. Which leaves us with our final. So this East bracket, I think is like by far the best. There's some good teams in other parts of the bracket, but this East part is just really good. And in the championship, I mean, once Auburn beats UConn in my prediction, it's hard to not say they win, makes it to Final Four. And then also Mary Kate and Arizona. I like Mary and Kate, but this is where Arizona's gonna win. And then these logos look really similar. It's just different colors and it's U and then a different letter. But unlike the letter, I think Creighton. I like Creighton a lot. I think they'll win. So then, these are my Final Four teams. Who do I think is going to the championship? I think Houston will take care of Creighton. And then also, I know how I really like Auburn, and I've let them have this run the entire time. But I think Arizona beats them. So yeah, now we have the championship game set. Arizona, Houston. And my prediction for who's going to win 2024 March Madness, I like Houston a lot, and I like Arizona a lot. But the team that I think will win it is Houston. Yeah, they're just a really good team. Like, I know they didn't win the Big 12 tournament, but still. So I think their journey will go beating Longwood, Texas A&M, James Madison, Kentucky, Creighton, and then Arizona. So yeah, that's it. And I would submit it, but I don't have an account on this website. So yeah, thanks for watching, and comment below who do you think's gonna make the tournament. Who do you think's gonna, or not make the tournament, make the finals, the championship game? Who do you think's gonna win it? And also your biggest sleeper. So a team that not a lot of people are predicting to go far, but you think will go far. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.